Hi folks, in this video I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on the Ministry of Freedom program by Jono Armstrong. I've seen a lot of his YouTube ads and you probably have too, talking about things like making money off YouTube without using your own videos or using other people's videos. And while I did make a video debunking that, I then later decided to check out his webinar and see what it's about because, I might be able to learn something new. Perhaps Jono knows something that I don't, and I have 15 years experience in online marketing doing a lot of the same things that Jono does. In fact, here are some of my income reports on this subject matter. And so after I went through the webinar, I saw his method explained about the YouTube thing, which I'll get to in this video. I wasn't really happy with it, but some of his other parts of the program seemed more appealing to me. So overall, if I were to review this program, I would say that it's a mixed bag for me. Personally, I think there's better options, and I will be explaining that throughout this video. Now, the important thing to understand about Jono's program is, first I'll give you a summary of how his business model works in Ministry of Freedom, at least based on the webinar. I didn't buy the program because I think it's too expensive and I don't really need to basically buy something that I already know a lot about. And then I want to explain to you how I personally have seen online marketing work in what I consider to be a better way. And then I'm going to give you an alternative that I think is better and much more cheaper to start with. In fact, it's free to try, so you can see that for yourself versus paying a lot of money. And overall, I also have to say that I'm not really a big fan of any person or program that pitches the idea that making money online is simple, easy, no work and effort required. In my personal experience, most of the time that's really not the case. In fact, I've never seen that to be the case. If you're just getting started, you need to put at least a year of work in and use a good program. Now, Ministry of Freedom, I'm not saying that it's a scam. In all likelihood, it's probably legitimate. The only problem is it's very expensive, and I don't like all that hype talk. I know that people use it to sell stuff, but generally the reality of making money online, even if it's with a great blueprint, it could be in Ministry of Freedom, it could be in another program, the reality of trying to put into work and making everything work in reality is much more harder than it seems on the sales page. You got to keep in mind that everyone that tries to sell you some sort of program, especially the higher priced it is, the more you tend to see things like people dressing up the sales page, the pitch, the webinar, saying, it's easy, it's effortless, think about all the money that you can make. At the end of the day, you still have to pay a lot of money. And in the case of Ministry of Freedom, it's about $1,500 if you pay once, or it's 3 installments of almost $800. And that's on the front end. I don't know if there's more upsells on the back end. You might be seeing that because every program that I've ever purchased, reviewed, and had experience with always had some sort of upsells, even the good programs as well. So let me give you a summary of how Ministry of Freedom works. Then I'll give you a summary of how I do online marketing, which I happen to think is a lot more beginner friendly, a lot more better in terms of finances if you have very little money to start, and then let you decide for yourself which option is better for you. So in regards to Ministry of Freedom, as you go through the webinar, Jono talks about his personal life story, how he overcame certain problems in life, which I respect. And he talks about 3 ways to basically build a business, kind of like a brick by brick, step by step kind of thing. The first one is the free method, where he talks about the YouTube option, where you can literally copy other people's YouTube videos and use other people's YouTube videos. Supposedly it's allowed to do that. You upload them to your YouTube channel and then you make money from that. I'll get into details of that in a moment. But after you make money doing that through the free method, you scale your way up, I believe, to paid ads. He talks about using Google ads to, create profitable ads and make money online that way. And then there's the third step after that, which is creating your own email marketing funnel, collecting a huge email list of people, and then marketing to those people, promoting products. And that's kind of like the last stage before you make that passive long-term income. Now, there's a couple of holes with this particular formula, at least in my personal perspective, having done a lot of this kind of stuff. The first one is, let me talk about the YouTube method and the several problems that I find with it. Basically, I'll give you the summary of what the YouTube method is, and then I'll explain what the holes are. So what Jono basically says is, you go to a website called Munchai, and I happen to have a lot of experience with this site because I have actually made 6 figures from it, but through a different approach that Jono teaches. But basically what he says is, you find products and programs here which are all make money related online products and programs, and most of them, if not all of them, have demo videos. In other words, this is a site where people that have make money online programs and products, before they're released publicly to the market, they will go to this place called Munchai and they'll put it up for advertisements so they can get affiliates to promote it once it's launched. And they'll give the affiliates demo videos, they'll give them information and inside look so it can help affiliates better promote that product. It's, it's an investment basically, where the more affiliates you have promoting your product, the more money you can make. That's why they pre-launch their products here before they launch it to to the public. And so what Jono talks about is finding demo videos from whatever products are available over here, downloading them, and then re-uploading them as your own YouTube video. Supposedly this is legal, supposedly this is allowed. I'm a bit in the gray area when it comes to this sort of stuff, so I personally don't like downloading other people's videos and re-uploading it as my own. That's one of the problems I find, even if it's allowed, but whatever. Then he says that once you upload it, the video gets views, and once the program is released, people look for it on YouTube, they see your video, they click on the affiliate link in the description, and you can make money from that. And the more you do this, the more money you can make for free. So there's a couple of things to note. First of all, if you say, for example, want to promote this first program over here, Cindy Donovan Funnel Mates, you have to register with a program called JVZoo. And once you register as an affiliate for JVZoo, then you can promote it. But beside the point, there's a couple of problems that I have with this strategy. First of all, you're not creating any unique content of your own. And this is a problem because if, say, for example, you have, let's say, a dozen people utilize this strategy that Jono was talking about, download the demo video, re-upload it as your own YouTube video, you're going to have other people doing the exact same thing. In fact, if you go to YouTube and you type in Funnel Mates, which is what this product is, Funnel Mates, you're going to see a lot of videos, and a lot of them are duplicates. Now, in my experience, if you don't create any of your own unique content, in other words, you don't give your own spin on the program that you're promoting, there's literally nothing. You have nothing to offer. And if you're making the same exact kind of duplicate video and people see that, they're probably not going to buy from you. So there is a possibility that this strategy works, at least in my experience, but it's very tiny, very small, and there's a lot more cons to it. In fact, if I look at these results over here, some of them are literally taking a demo video, like this person over here, possibly another one of these people, but this person is at the top for a reason. He's creating his own review of Funnel Mates, so he's offering his own unique spin. So if you have 10 people, for example, that want to promote Funnel Mates, and 9 of them implement the strategy of taking the demo video and re-uploading it on their YouTube channel, but you have one person out of that 10 who creates their own unique review, guess what's going to happen? It's more than likely that that one person is going to get the top position in YouTube. So creating your own content is the way to apply this strategy, in my opinion, correctly, versus doing it the lazy way and the questionable way, I would say, to be a little bit more careful about my words here. Now, the second problem that I have with this is that this whole concept of it's so easy, you just take demo videos and this and this and that, and then you re-upload it. One of the problems that I have with this is that in my experience in doing online marketing, and I've purchased a lot of make money online programs, reviewed hundreds of them, I have very high standards for what I consider to be very good programs and make money online programs that I want to promote, and I rarely promote anything unless I think it's good. In the hundreds of programs that I've ever promoted in my life, a lot of them came from finding them on Muncheye. Maybe 9 out of 10 of them suck. They're garbage. Some of them could be scams. Some of them could be pyramid schemes. Some of them can be such low quality stuff. And I don't care how much they pay me as an affiliate. What I do care about is more than that. I care about how much they pay me, yes, but I also care about what the customer, the person that I'm promoting that program or product to, gets. Because if they get a crappy product and it's not going to do anything good for them, because remember, if I'm promoting make money online products, there's people that are buying that with the same intent, to learn how to make money online. And if it's a garbage product that's not going to get them results, I don't feel comfortable promoting that to them. And in my experience, most of the products that are out there are unfortunately garbage, very low quality. And so when I see people that are just promoting literally anything that they possibly can just to make money, I think it's very sleazy. I think that it's very disingenuous, and I think that it's just a very unethical way of doing affiliate marketing. And so that's one of the reasons why I don't really engage in promoting everything and everything. And if you see my videos, there's really only one program that I promote, and I'm actually going to be talking about it in this video. It's called Wealthy Affiliate, and there's a link to try it underneath this video, but don't do that yet. Watch this video first and then make your own independent decision. So the point being is that when I see Jono talking about this particular strategy and all the holes in that strategy based off my experience with that, it kind of gives me not the best opinion of what's to come. He then later on talks about using Google ads and making profitable ads to sell products and stuff like that, and then getting into email marketing. Yes, that stuff can technically work. There's also problems with that, however. The problems is that, for example, if you use Google ads, it is very difficult to make a profitable ad. And I'm actually a PPC expert, meaning pay-per-click. And I make tutorials on that stuff, on YouTube ads, on Bing ads. I've made a lot of money from those programs. I used to use Google ads before they actually suspended my account twice, and I have another account up right now. But Pay-per-click is, in my experience, a very, very advanced and difficult way to make money online because most of the ads that you create will not be profitable. There's so many factors involved to it, and it's such an advanced strategy. And in my experience, anyone that pitches the idea of pay-per-click being simple, or you just make winning ads and stuff like that and stuff like, it's usually not true. It takes a lot of work, a lot of experience, a lot of trial and error to make profitable ads. And I'm not saying what Jono teaches is not going to work, but what I'm giving you is a more realistic take on the subject because I know a lot about it. And then the whole email marketing thing. I've done email marketing a lot. I've made maybe at least tens of thousands of dollars from that kind of stuff, but I kind of moved away from it doing different things. But email marketing is also an advanced way of doing promotions. You collect an email list. That's very difficult to do. Then you have to promote people to on your email list in a way that gets them to buy. That's also very hard to do. There's a certain sequence of steps that are involved, and you can't just collect an email list and then just like pitch product after product after product. Then you just come off as a shameless promoter or spammer and stuff like that, and you're going to get your email thrown in the junk folder and stuff like that. I'm sure that Jono probably teaches you good ways to do it, but what I'm trying to get at is that in every single layer of this business, there's a lot of holes and a lot of difficulties and a lot of obstacles to conquer. And so when somebody, anybody for that matter, pitches any of these as being easy to do and that you don't need any experience, that you can make money fast and this and this and that, while in theory it's possible, realistically most of the time it's going to come through hard work, time and effort and energy and possibly a lot of money spent. And in regards to all of that, the way that I do online business is, in my opinion, far safer and much more financially beneficial for people. So let me explain how I do online business. So for starters, what I'm sharing with you right now is what the Wealthy Affiliate Program taught me to do, which is you find something that you're passionate about, you create a blog based on that passion, you put content on the blog, and this can get ranked on Google, so you get free traffic to that, so you pay very little money. You just literally pay for the domain name and the blog. And then what happens is that over time, as your blog gets more and more free traffic, you can promote affiliate products to them. And it's much better for you to promote and create a blog, for example, on something that you love, like a subject that you really love, because it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes energy in order for any kind of online business to grow, including a blog. And so if you have passion for that, that's really going to take you through all of the hardships, because a lot of people get involved in making money online and they promote products that they have no clue what they're talking about. They just want to promote it, and guess what? That affects the quality of your promotion, whether it be a YouTube video, whether it be a blog, whether it be an ad. If you literally have no heart in the game, no passion for what it is that you're promoting, you're going to come off as insincere. People are not going to trust you, and guess what? That's going to leave you broke, and that's why a lot of people fail. But getting back to the point, after you start building that blog and that makes you money, you can literally make a six-figure income, possibly even more from a blog. It just takes more time and effort to do that, but it's the more financially safer route to do it. Then you build the next layer on top of that, which is you create a YouTube channel, and you can talk about that exact same niche passion that you did on your blog, but through YouTube videos. So you get even more traffic to your YouTube channel. You can link that with your blog. You're building that extra layer on top of your online business. Then after that, with the money that you're making from blogging and YouTube, you can start making ads. Pay-per-click ads. You can use Google ads, you can use Bing ads, and so on and so forth. And while you are going to be spending money, and a lot of it is going to be spent on trial and error, that you're investing the money that you're already making, so you're not losing it with this gamble of, well, I don't have much money to start, but I heard somewhere that it's easy to do paid ads, so I'm just going to invest money and know that I'm going to make it back. That's not how it works in reality, at least not in my opinion. And then after you do paid ads and you succeed with that, then you add the next layer, which is email marketing. You can collect an email list from your blog, from your YouTube channel, and so on and so forth. And then you can give people quality information on the niche subject that you're very passionate about. And that's really how you build, in my personal opinion, an online business that has substance, that has authenticity, that helps people out with a lot of things. And I often use examples like, for example, drones. You can build a niche blog from drones and promote those things on your blog. Then you can make a YouTube channel promoting that. Then you can make ads promoting drones. Then you can collect an email list where you give people great information, where you promote drones and promote great stuff and information to help them pick a better drone, find something that's affordable to them, and so on and so forth. And so that's my personal take on doing an online business. It takes about a year to get going, and I know that may not seem appealing to people that see other ads are like, make money in 30 days and this stuff and that. But remember, people are trying to sell you some sort of program behind that, all of that stuff. And so to conclude, I'm just going to say that, do I recommend the Ministry of Freedom program? Personally, I'm not going to buy it. You draw your own independent conclusion. I don't think it's a scam, but at the same time, there's just so many cons that I've personally found, at least through the YouTube formula that Jono talks about, that it just doesn't make me fully feel comfortable going further with that. I explained what my personal opinions are. And at the same time, the Wealthy Affiliate Program, which is what I'm going to finish this video by, is literally a program that teaches you to go through that step-by-step process that I explained, where you find your passion, you build a blog off it, then a YouTube channel, then paid ads, then email marketing, and they have a lot of success stories too. Here are some of them, but these are all people that literally went through the training, applied it, worked hard to get the results. There's no get-rich-quick schemes in this business. You only get rich quickly when you've built a business. For example, somebody that makes an email list and says, I sent out one email and I made $10,000, and the people that they're selling it to, they'll be like, oh wow, all I have to do is just write one email and I'll get $10,000 too. That's not how it works. To get those email subscribers, the person had to work hard, they had to go through the ropes, they had to build up their business to get to that point. So it's building your business, building your foundation brick by brick before you can actually get to that point that you can make money quickly. And this is the program that, in my personal experience, helps you do that. Now, the thing is, they have training, which you can try for free. And here's a preview of the 10 lessons. And I'm going to leave a link below this video where you can try that program if you want. You can try it for free. You're going to go through a welcome tour. And also, I include my 7-day coaching through the link below this video in the description of this YouTube video. Or if you're on my site, it's the link underneath it. And yeah, I recommend that you try that, because that teaches you what I consider to be the safer financial ways to build an online business the way that I did, that I still do. And that's really it. That's all the stuff that I wanted to cover about this particular program, for Jonos to Wealthy Affiliate to the whole experience with online marketing. And I know it's a bit of a long video, but it's a very important thing to understand. If you're looking to make money online, there's going to be a lot of programs out there that try to charge you a lot of money to learn this stuff, and Wealthy Affiliate is one of those places where you can get great information, legitimate, realistic information for a very low cost. It's free to try. There are upgraded membership levels after that, but they're a lot cheaper than most of the other programs that are out there, considering that those other ones are good. So that concludes it. To finish up, Ministry of Freedom, I'm going to say that it's legit, but its prices and certain things that I'm not really in agreement with really make me hesitant to recommend it. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad program. It's your choice which one you want to try, but at least you have both sides of the story here. So with that said, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. But other than that, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this review, and I hope you have a great day.